What's up, Oklahoma City? My name is Chris Foster, and I'd like to welcome you to City Sweats. The goal of this show is to bring you the best ways to get fit in Oklahoma City, from gyms to nutrition and even recovery spots. Why am I doing this? I believe people perceive Oklahoma City through the wrong lens. When people hear Oklahoma City, they think horses, planes, and now, Joe Exotic. My goal with this show is to change the lens that people look through and see Oklahoma City as a healthy, active community. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of City Sweats. I, of course, am your host, Chris Foster, and today I've got two questions for you. First one, do you like coffee? Second one, do you enjoy working out? If you answered yes to both of those questions, you're gonna love this one. Today we're at Coffee Jerks, located off of 122nd and Main.
This tastes like heaven on earth.
Go ahead and introduce yourself and describe what you do.
So, like I said, I'm Kenny Woolridge. I'm an OKC native. I've been a personal trainer since about 2012. That's when I started part-time. And it became a full-time gig in about 2014.
Okay.
I've worked at 3 different gyms here in Oklahoma City. In 2016, I got the opportunity to purchase into a franchise here locally. So I'm actually a gym owner for 4 years here in Oklahoma City. Anytime Fitness on 122nd North Main. And then in the same year that I purchased the gym, I've always wanted to get into the hospitality business to some extent. I thought that was going to be a health food restaurant. It actually turned into a coffee shop.
Nice.
And it took about a year of just digging down and understanding and a lot of Google searches, figuring out, hey, how am I going to get this thing rolling? I know it's something I want to do. I had the space available next to my gym, and I said, this is something that I'm going to do. And so in 2017, we opened up Coffee Jerks here in Oklahoma City, and now we're working on our second location, which will be in Deer Creek.
What style of training do you teach?
Style, a variety, honestly. I try to meet my clients where they are, not where I want to get them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So as far as education, I went to school for kinesiology.
Nice.
Went to Southwestern Oklahoma State University, and then graduated from the University of Central Oklahoma. Kinesiology background, and really my philosophy on training is just getting someone to the point of an activity level that they can maintain health throughout their life.
Right.
I'm a big believer in strength training.
Okay.
So we do strength training.
What's one thing you love about being a fitness instructor?
I grew up in it. Growing up, my dad took me to the gym. I've always just I was fascinated with bodybuilders when I was younger.
Yep.
Something that always fascinated me, athletes, just the brute strength they had, and just something I was always naturally driven to. And so it was easy for me to kind of choose a degree path just because of something that I enjoyed. When I first started kinesiology, I didn't know I was going to be a personal trainer. I thought I was going to go into other things.
Yeah.
But kind of when I started my personal training business, I saw how I could impact people and do what I love, and also enjoy it.
Yeah, it's almost better when you do something that you love, right?
100%.
So you do one-on-one sessions. Do you offer group classes?
So for the first 6 years of my training career, I just did one-on-one. Didn't even dip into group.
Gotcha.
And this past year, obviously fitness is a business, and I realized that the business is kind of shifting, and has been for several years, that one-on-one training is still a good market, but a lot of people love group fitness.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to create a group fitness atmosphere that still had the integrity of what I believe in fitness. And so, yeah, I do, I wouldn't say large groups, I would say the max, they're 15 people in each class.
Big classes.
And these are, some people use the word functional training. I just like to use a strength training with a little bit of cardio. But with that group size, it still enables me to keep the integrity of the movements and making sure people are doing the movements right and still being able to coach them.
Definitely.
So for those who don't know, Kenny is an ambassador for Lululemon. What inspired you to chase that position?
For the ambassadorship at Lulu,
Yes.
to be frankly honest, I love the clothes.
Love the clothes. How can you not, right?
Yeah, and
Super
the
comfy.
people, and again, I'll be honest, I was a Lululemon hater
Really?
before I ever put it on.
See,
Yeah.
this Exclusive.
And a girl, she no longer works there, but Taryn Rooney. She worked there when I was there, and she was working out at the gym, and I'd always give her a hard time about it. And anyways, somebody gifted me a Lululemon shirt, and I tried it on. And I was like, dang, this is actually pretty nice.
That's how it started for me too. It was a shirt that I got, and then it just turned into an addiction. And I finally was fortunate enough to get a job there.
Out of all the trainers in Oklahoma City, what separates you from other trainers?
That's good. That's a great question. We have a lot of great trainers here in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
So I would never claim to be better than them, but I think my ability to connect with people where they're at and understand, hey, they might not have a background in this and they don't understand it. Right. So quit trying to pull them into something they don't want to do and try to meet them where they are. And for instance, like you told me earlier, you're a runner. I'm not going to try to make you into a bodybuilder. Yeah. We're going to try to figure out how can we make you a runner, but also structurally make you to where you can last long term and not get injured.
So you definitely work around what the person's interested in as opposed 100%. To just forcing them into something that they don't want to be in.
100%.
Okay.
To someone just getting started, looking to live a healthier lifestyle, what would you say to that person?
That's a great question. Take a step back. Don't get stressed out. There's a lot, millions and millions of dollars are put into fitness marketing. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. So understand where you are and maybe first write down where you want to get. What's your vision of what you want to get? And then consult several professionals in the industry before you just jump into something you don't know if that's what you want to do.
Sure. Yep. All right, so we're going to go now to Coffee Jerks, the shop we're in right now.
Give us a quick rundown behind the name Coffee Jerks.
That's a good question. We should put out a video about it. But in a short synopsis, I grew up, I had two great parents, still do, but they were busy working. So I grew up raised by my parents, but also helped raise me was my grandparents. They were my babysitters. So long story short, my grandma passed away with cancer when I was a freshman in college, and my grandpa, her husband, passed away shortly after that. And they were very special to me, and I always wanted to do something in their honor because all they did was talk about me, so I wanted to figure out a way that I could just talk about them. Yeah. And when it came down to naming the coffee shop, it actually came pretty quickly into the process was Coffee Jerks. And so the story there is my grandpa told the story a million times, which was my grandma was a soda jerk in Watauga, Oklahoma, which soda jerks stood behind the bar at a drugstore, and they actually made soda. The machine, they actually had a jerk, so that's where the term jerks comes from.
Yeah.
And so nobody had used Coffee Jerks before, and I was like, this is something that I want to do. And
For sure.
Yeah.
So your grandparents were the motivation.
100%.
That's awesome, man.
I know that a second Coffee Jerks is opening soon. Anything you want to tell us about that one?
So we're expected to open possibly June this summer.
June.
It's about
next month.
Yeah, a mile and a half away from Deer Creek High School. It's on MacArthur and 178th. We're gonna have twice the space. It's gonna have a drive-through. We're looking to upgrade our menu with more food options and stuff. So,
gonna put you on the spot here. What's your favorite muscle to hit in the gym?
It's funny. For years it was my least favorite, but now it's legs, lower extremities.
That's mine too. Honestly, you can't tell.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man.
It's genetics. Thanks, Dad. I do love to work my legs out. So, Kenny Ward here, owner of Coffee Jerks and Anytime Fitness, 122nd in May. Make sure to follow Coffee Jerks on Instagram, Coffee Jerks OKC, right?
Yes, sir.
I'll put it down here. And last 30 seconds, anything you want to tell the people?
You know, people like Chris and Lululemon has given an opportunity to kind of give us a voice that we wouldn't have without it. And so I'm very thankful for you, one, for doing this, because this is awesome. And I think the more in the fitness industry because we're not really competing against each other, which we are, but the more we come together, I think the more our mission and what we're trying to accomplish is going to be, the impact is going to be tenfold larger.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
100%.
This has been another amazing episode of City Sweats. Coffee Jerks is truly a unique experience. Whether you come for the coffee or the workout, make sure you come and check this place out.